What is going on, everybody out there on the YouTube channel, and welcome to another series that I think I would like to bring to this YouTube channel. Something that we never really do on stream is card games, and card games is actually where I got my start into nerd culture. It was really what brought me into that, and I've absolutely loved them throughout my entire life. I've played many of them. It was mostly the Pokemon trading card game while I was growing up, and I had tried out other things like Yu-Gi-Oh! And Magic and stuff as a child, but I really stuck with the Pokemon TCG game. And then I was introduced into Hearthstone when I was in high school, and that was just beautiful. To be able to play a card game on an app on my phone just made me freak out, and that was so much fun, and I had a blast with that. So a lot of Hearthstone, a lot of Pokemon TCG, and we also have this beautiful new game, Legends of Runeterra. It just went live from Riot, the studio that made League of Legends and now Valorant and this. So it just came out of beta. It's an interesting concept to a game, in my opinion, and I'm sure there's a lot more that goes into it the higher up in ranks that you get, and I'm sure I haven't really fully comprehended and understand everything. But it seems relatively simplistic about what to kind of do on each turn. So I think what I want to do for this series, and we might change it up each week with what we want to do within the card games, but just to start us off this week, I had like 5,000 gems earlier up here, and I pretty much spent all that to craft some cards in order to make a deck for this. So I did make a deck for this, so we're gonna play against a player here, and we're going to be using this deck, and I can show it to you guys real quick and kind of explain the concept behind what we are doing. And it's a fun deck. I like the concept of it. It's kind of mid-range, and then if you get the right kind of stuff, like, there should be no way that I lose late game as long as I get the right stuff, but sometimes that doesn't happen, especially in a 40-card deck. So it's definitely an interesting deck. It struggles a lot early game, so if I have to go against a very aggressive early game deck, it might not go so well. But I can show you guys right here. So the champion that we are using is Yasuo. And Yasuo is when you stun or recall an enemy, he deals 2 damage to it. Once we stun or recall 5 units, he goes into this Yasuo, and then it's when you stun or recall an enemy, he strikes it, which pretty much means that he's dealing 5 damage to anything that we stun or recall before it goes back into their hand, and he's doing 5 damage to it without taking any hit points. So we have a bunch of cards in here to stun, to recall, and then Yasuo just goes out and just destroys all of them, and then we can start attacking our opponent's life force, I guess is kind of what it is. So yeah, just pretty much just basic. Like, this is to reduce expensive units in our hand by 1. Whenever you stun or recall a unit, grant me +2/+0. So things that are based off of stunning and recalling, not of a lot of early game stuff. But then late game, this is play and you get to recall 3 enemies. If you have that out while you have a Yasuo there, you recall 3 enemies, that's 15 free damage while playing a 6/5. Like, that is a wild combination to me. So a lot of damage that can come out from that. And then this is probably the best card that pairs with Yasuo. So every time a round starts, so every new round, these guys will stun the weakest enemy on the opponent's team. And what's nice is that they stack. So if I have 2 of these sitting on my bench, automatically every round before it even really gets started, 2 things are getting stunned. So it's a deck that's kind of cheeky, kind of pisses off your opponent. Hell, I don't think anybody actually even likes playing against Yasuo in real League of Legends, so why not make him annoying in card game League of Legends, right? That's how that works. So so yeah, there's that. I figured we'll just jump in here. We'll play a game. I have not done ranked in this game yet. I was really just trying to grind out and make myself a deck that I was happy with instead of just using the base decks. I think the most I did was change like 3 off of a base deck. Alright, so Braum, Elise, and Tryndamere versus our Yasuo deck. It's definitely interesting. You can only have 6 champions in your deck at a time. So the max that they can have is 2 of each, probably. I guess they could have 3 and then 1 of another. Let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of that. Let's actually get rid of all of this. I'm going to keep this just for the card draw, because I think that's very important on turn 3 to get an extra card. But we have enough things that stun and recall to hopefully we can get one of our lower drops. We do get a Yasuo and we do get a 2-drop as well. So when we hit 2 mana, that's good. What is this? Yeti Yearling. Last Breath. Okay, so once this thing dies, shuffle 2 Enraged Yetis. 1 mana for 5/5? Okay, that's a thing. Ooh, that kind of hurts a little bit. Just had that 9-drop this early, but we do have 2 card draw. Barrier, Lifesteal, and we do have the Yasuo. So we don't have anything too great. We're going to be kind of playing an early defensive game and then a hyper-offensive game late game. So we'll see how this goes. That's terrifying. That's honestly like worst case scenario for us. Yeah, I really don't like her coming out like that. Elise is very, very aggro, which is what I was trying to explain earlier about how that's our weakness. So I could have attacked there, but then they could have easily done 2 damage or just blocked me with the 1/2. So I would have just been taking damage for no reason, honestly, there. See, that's not good either. They're playing like all of their aggressive cards. Hopefully with the card draw we can get some good stuff. There we go. There's a stun. That helps. That helps. Okay, so I have a plan here. So what I'm going to do... that's too slow. Because what I was going to say is it's like if I put the 1 damage minion into the Elise, we don't die. Yeah, let's at least get rid of the spider, because that's not good. And let's deal... Oh my gosh, that's right. Elise is fearsome. I can't attack her. See, I'm still learning things about this game. It's good to learn all of that. So that's 3 damage coming to my Nexus because of this dumb card. So we've taken 4 damage out of our 20 already, which is a little scary. But yeah, my plan was I was like, maybe I can drop Yasuo and then the next turn stun, kill the Elise if I already had 1 damage off on it, but it didn't work out too well. So we're gonna do this. We're going to stun the Elise, might as well. Let's see what he puts down now. Thankfully, 1 stun is going to come out, so we only have to get 4 more to level up Yasuo. So we are on our way. We're a little bit behind with what we were, with where we want to be, but this isn't horrible. We're definitely attacking with you because they can't block me with what they have. And my thing is, if I put out the 3/2 and the 3/2... Yeah, no, we're just attacking like this. I don't want to give Braum free damage. So we'll just get 2 damage off on the core. And now we have 2 mana that we can use for our spell, plus we have the 5 normal mana. So we have 7 mana available as long as we're using spells. So we could stun an attacking enemy along with playing Yasuo. So let's play Yasuo. And then we can stun an attacking enemy. I think that might be our best bet at the moment. Because then we just get 2 damage off on whatever we want to. Whatever we want to stun is just a free... We can trade with like one of the 1/1s. Okay, so see, I think we can kill Braum here. If I stun Braum, I think we might be able to kill him. If I stun there. Let's trade into these little 1/1s because they're kind of annoying. So we're going to take 1 damage, 2 damage, 3 damage, possibly 4 damage to our core and go down to 12. Just because I don't know how this effect works. I don't know if I stun him. Do I also... I don't think I also go in on him. Oh? Drain 1 damage from a unit to summon a spiderling. That's annoying. Okay, so we sent Braum back. We now have 2 things stunned. Oh, we still dealt damage to Braum, so maybe that wasn't our best bet. Yeah, because I still dealt the 2 damage to Braum. We don't want to give him that 10 damage. Oh, what are we at now? We're at 6 mana this next turn. We do have a stun. Oh, we've got the big guy. Big guy might not be bad to play. Let's play the big guy. And maybe we won't attack? Still trying to learn all the cards in this game, all of how things intertwine and work with each other. I really like the concept of this deck, and I played 1 trial game with it. Boy, was that amazing. I felt so bad for the other person. There was a point in the game where they literally could not put anything down on the board without me immediately killing it. It was a really fun game. I kind of wish that was the first one that I recorded, but I did want a test run with the deck to see if it even worked. So okay. The card draw is very good for them, especially in an aggressive deck like that. Oh, I just hate how I haven't really been able to kill the Phantom Prankster yet. What I really need to do is... Yeah, this just gets tough. You know what? I'm actually going to pass. I kind of want to keep everything that's out here. That's scary. So now every time something on their end dies, 2 damage off on my Nexus. That's terrifying. Oh my gosh. Okay. Yeah, I think we're slowly playing a little too slow. Sadly playing a little too slow. I can't speak. I'm recording this after a stream, by the way, so I do apologize if my English is all over the place. Just came off of a stream and a full day, so. Braum's gonna pull out the Yasuo to get the 4 damage off. We can trade with the Elise, which is good. Okay, so we can at least get rid of the Elise. I'm okay with this. Give an ally barrier and lifesteal this round. Yeah, I mean, I guess we could do that. So let's get these guys gone. Let's do all this. Let's give you barrier and lifesteal. I don't know if that gives me... What does that give me back? It does actually give me 7 back. So that should be able to trade out with these things. Okay, cool. So that put me kind of back to where I was. And then we'll go stun an enemy. We'll stun Braum. So Braum is now stunned. And Braum is now dead. Oh my gosh, we're finally getting there. We're starting to make some combos. Oh, maybe I shouldn't have killed Braum. Oops, I took 2 damage to the Nexus. But honestly, killing a champion like that is probably better than... I would have rather have killed Braum and taken the 2 damage. Okay, so they already have an Enraged Yeti. Don't know where that came from, but okay. Okay, it's our turn. Stunned that one. It dies. We take 1 damage. And Yasuo's leveled up. Here we go. Now we start doing some crazy things. Oh, if only we had 9 mana. We could have sent 3 of them back, killed them all. That's annoying. When I'm summoned, grant me +1/+1 for each unit you've stunned or recalled this game. So this guy's right now 5 mana for a 9/9. A little terrifying, but great. I do like that. Let's first put down this, because maybe I can get a stun or something. Oh, maybe not. Okay. Ooh, okay. This is a fast spell. This is a burst spell. I don't exactly know how that works. I don't want to just play another elusive and draw a card. Let's put the 3 of them out there. So the nice thing is that this thing immediately is going to stun this next turn. And it's just going to die. So it's opponent's turn. It doesn't look like they have anything to play. They don't. We do. But I don't really want to play that 2-drop because I want to play my 9 next turn, and you can only have 6 down on your bench. Good. So Yasuo just goes out there, kills that. That's wonderful. It's our opponent's turn. I really hope they drop something like a champion, like another Braum, or summon a what? Spiderling. Okay. So what we want to do here is we're gonna recall 3. Yasuo is going to go out, kill all 3 of them. She kicks them away, he goes in, destroys their lives. We emote for amazing combos. Oh my gosh, this thing's at 19 now? Oh my gosh, I didn't even see this thing. Wow, so this thing gets jacked really quickly. 3 spiderlings. That's annoying. Okay, this isn't the worst thing in the world, because we can... Let's trade. You know, let's just trade out everything so we're really not taking damage. We've wasted enough damage as is. So the Spiderling comes out. If he has nothing for that, this automatically kills him to start the next turn, because the Spiderling's going to get stunned and destroyed by Yasuo. It still is. So one of those automatically dies, which is nice. And this thing's at 21 now. Plus 20 plus 0. Oh my gosh. So powerful. Can I play Mina? Because then we won. Does that work? Select a unit to replace? Let's replace you. Let's get rid of the 3 of them. Oh, so that just goes away. I've never had to replace a unit before. I've never actually tried that mechanic. I thought once your board was filled, your board was filled. Yikes, this little guy's gonna do 27 points of damage. Oh my gosh, what a troll move. I want him to do, hold on, +3 damage. You're doing 30 damage, buddy. The health is 20 for the towers, and this man's doing 30. Alright, so we put him at -40, which is probably a little bit BM, but I love it. So that is a great first game here. That actually took a decent amount of time, so I think I might end it here. If you guys want to see any more of this deck, if you guys want to see other card games, I'm happy to do Pokemon TCG, I'm happy to do Hearthstone, I'm happy to do Magic, or this for right now. Please give me suggestions, give me deck suggestions that you guys want to see me build. Right now, I probably can only build decent decks in this and in Hearthstone just because of the cards that I do have, and like the dust in order to craft cards, the things that I do have in order to make decks. Is pretty much, I mostly only have that in those two games, but I'm still happy to do Pokemon TCG or re-download Magic. Is it the Arena? Something like that. I'll have to look it up. I haven't played it in a while, but yeah, so that's gonna be it for me today, guys. Please leave deck suggestions, game suggestions, or just what you thought about this in general. If you want to see card games or not, let me know in the comment section below. That's going to be it for me today, guys. As always, my name is Token816, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Have a good day, y'all.